Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. This is Cindy Lou, and I'm joined with my very special guest, Elena Pezzo. We'll tell you a little bit, we'll have Elena tell you a little bit about herself in a second. But we are going to do something different. I'm not going to talk about HR or people or human capital. We're going to talk about fun things to do in the sun when you're in Fort Lauderdale. So this is for those CHROs who are signed up to attend our big CHRO conference in Fort Lauderdale on January 30th, or if you're still considering it, right, this might just push you over the edge. So let me have Elena tell you a little bit about herself.
Hi, everyone. Cindy, thank you so much for inviting me. My name is Elena Pezzo. I am an AI success coach. But before that, why I think I'm a good fit for this call is I am a natural born entrepreneur, but I used to own restaurants here in Fort Lauderdale for 10 years, and I'm a foodie. So I think I'm perfect to answer some of these questions that Cindy is going to throw my way today. I've been
Yep.
here for over, I don't know, gosh, Cindy, 20 years, 25 years. I've been living in Fort Lauderdale. I love it. Most recently now, I am out of the restaurant business and dabbling in AI, which is so fun. But let's talk about food
Yeah,
because
yeah, absolutely.
that's my
Well,
favorite topic.
so some of you might know that I have a place. We have a place in Fort Lauderdale, and Elena's my go-to for where do I find this? What kind of restaurant do I go to if I'm craving that? Where do I go and find, relaxation? And so everything she's recommended to me, I'm like, she's right on. So I think whether or not you're coming to the event, you're going to want to tune into this. So, hey, if you are online, give us a chat. I know it's Saturday, and thank you if you're so dedicated to being here. I'm still learning this program a little bit, so trying to figure out how I see if you guys are online. But drop us a chat. Let us know where you're dialing in from or watching the show from. Okay, so Elena, I'm going to turn it over to you. We're going to talk about restaurants first, and then we got a whole bunch of other stuff for you. Okay, so what's up first?
My favorite in Fort Lauderdale, hands down, is Heritage by Chef Reno. So, guys, I'm going to give you restaurants that, as a local, is so important because for me, it's customer service, an unparalleled level of customer service. The food is chef's kiss. Reno is outstanding. When you meet him, you feel like you know him your whole entire life. This is what I'm going to recommend for you to get there. It's located in Flagler, which is so centrally located, which is right downtown. It is hard to get into. So if you are watching this, please make a reservation. Please. It is loud, a little bit loud, but it has so much energy in there, and the food is outstanding.
Oh
And
my gosh, you're
I'm
making
giving
me
you
hungry.
Wait, the rice balls. You have to, they're pictured right there. You have to try his rice balls. They're amazing. I've never tasted anything like it. And by far, hands down, the best espresso martini in all of Fort Lauderdale. And
Oh.
that is a big statement. So,
Okay, well, I don't know
and
if I can have espresso martini after New Year's Eve, but let me just take a minute to say hello to some folks who are jumping in here who I know are attending. Hey, Connie, good to see you. Liseth, coming all the way from LA, and Calvin, my buddy Calvin. So check it out. There's, if you're flying in the day before, there's opportunities. Let me know if you're flying in the day before and you want to connect with some folks. I'm going to be pretty busy getting set up, but also there might be an after party right after the event, like we always have, a little impromptu. Well, you'll have to wait and hear about that. But yeah, if you're planning on staying the weekend, which I hope many of you are, because it is the weather is fantastic this time of year. All right,
gorgeous.
so let's move on. I'm getting hungry. We got a lot to go through here.
Okay. This is a little more high end, but I love it. It is in the Conrad Hotel on the beach. So it's in the backside. You can sit by the bar outdoors in January, or you can choose to eat inside. I highly recommend the pork chop with vinaigrette peppers. It is great. And their wine list is outstanding, but the food, the flavor, the service on point. Conrad Hotel on the beach in Fort Lauderdale.
While we're on the Conrad, also there's like a little library downstairs. It's kind of sunken in from the lobby, and it's just so quiet and quaint. So if you need to get some work done, so if some of you are coming in for the event Wednesday night, and then you're like, I'm just going to work out of my hotel room, or I'm just going to work out of my hotel, in the area on Friday after the Thursday event, the Conrad is a great place to consider as well. All right, what's next?
Conrad. We seem to be big fans of the Conrad. And guys, this is coming from a local, and I'm a hard critic. I have to, Cindy, is that true? Like
That's right.
I am tough because I've been in the business, so my standards are very high. Hands down, Toccato. Toccato is outstanding. I have friends from New York that actually fly in just to eat at Toccato and not even tell me that they're in town. It is consistent always, from drinks to food. Obviously, my favorite is always going to be the crispy tuna there, and the little Cindy, what is it? The Wagyu with the truffle dressing.
Yeah. I don't know what that one is, but my favorite is the duck bao.
Oh yes,
like it's almost as good as my mom's. So the duck bao.
Yes, guys, definitely get in there. Ask for Elaine. She's the hostess in the front, and they will take care of you and treat you like kings and queens. Great.
Oh, so delicious.
Great.
Plus, you can sit outside too.
Oh yeah, you could sit on the beach. Again,
So you said
the beach in January.
Yeah. Speaking of views, didn't you say Dune? Dune is the place to
okay.
For views.
Favorite for locals, tourists, all of the above. Dune is located at the Auberge, which is a little more north on the beach. Great. The views, you're literally on the beach. You're eating on the beach. The views are outstanding. You feel like if Miami and Santorini had a baby. Am I right, Cindy? Did I nail that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, you guys, if you have questions for Elena, just pop them in the chat. 3030. I haven't been here yet.
Okay. Favorite for mine. I'm not sure who the head chef is there now. It was once a Michelin star chef. It is located in the Harbor Beach Marriott. The food is outstanding. It is a palate party at 3030. It is in a hotel. So you have two options there. The more fine dining is 3030 in the restaurant inn, or there's an outside bar. Don't want you to confuse the two. The outside bar is like if you're going there for happy hour, there's live music. Again, right on the beach, you feel immediate vacation vibes when you walk in there. It's just like the stress just melts away. 3030, 2 checks.
Oh, one of my favorites, and Caitlin's been there with me before, is Elvez. So
Elvez. Cindy could probably talk to you about this, but I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
With is it the lobster tacos?
Yeah, they've got a seafood
nachos,
crab meat tostada, and it's my favorite. Like that's all I order. I just order that and a margarita, and I'm done. Actually, I order ranch water. For those of you from Texas, you know what that is. Is Dune casual? Calvin, hey, you know what? It's Fort Lauderdale. I think everything's
Calvin, everything is casual. I mean, just don't let it throw you off that it's at the Auberge. I go in in flip-flops and shorts. Yes, everything's casual. You're fine.
Yeah. So this is in the Elvez is in the W, which is also fun. The upstairs bar area, the living room area in the W is just got great views, but we love sitting outside, just sitting at the bar. Like if you can't get a reservation, usually you can squeeze in at the bar, and it's delicious.
Okay, guys, Louis Rossi. It is impossible to have a bad time at Louis Rossi. It is located right on Las Olas, which I believe is right down the street from where your event's being hosted. Yep. It is impossible to have a bad time. From happy hour to dinner, you could sit indoors, outdoors. As you can see, that is actually an outdoor shot. It's all AstroTurf. It is so much fun. So much fun. So,
yeah. And I think
highly recommend that.
Maybe 10 minutes from downtown. So our event is being hosted at AutoNation. Thank you, AutoNation, for hosting downtown Fort Lauderdale. And this Las Olas area is just walking distance. So bring comfortable shoes, bring your flip-flops, and get walking around. Okay, so this is a special
A
place.
little fun fact about
Uh-huh.
Louis Bossi. Louis Bossi also owns down the street the City Bar and Grill, City Oyster Bar and Grill. But Louis is been there for years. It's a husband and wife team. So I always like to throw that in there so everyone knows you're not supporting a big chain, you're supporting a family. So I always like to throw that in there.
Did you name your puppy Louis after this place?
Oh, I wish I do. I have a dog named Louie, and he's so cute. Um,
All
okay,
right.
I want to talk about this. Anne's Florist. Now, you guys are probably like, okay, why is she telling me to go to a florist shop? Okay, it's not. It is so fun. They put like a little speakeasy in the back. They have live music at night. So I'll tell you a quick funny story. It was like a couple of weeks ago, we went to go like drive around and see Christmas lights. And I was like, oh, I want hot chocolate. And I said, let's go to Las Olas and get hot chocolate. There's a chocolate bar by Cheesecake Factory. And as we were driving there, I heard this guy like jamming out to Dave Matthews. I'm like, who is that? And I turn around and he was singing, playing his guitar at Anne's Florist and Coffee Bar. And they had Bailey's hot chocolate, which was so delicious. So if it's cold, you guys have to go there and go there in the night. And there's a little speakeasy too in the back, and you'll
Okay,
love
well,
it.
it's not going to be cold, but it's still Bailey's and chocolate. Ooh, perfect. All right. So let's now talk about. Oh, this place is awesome. Lobster Bar.
Lobster Bar and Sea Grill. If you are in Fort Lauderdale longer than, I know we're giving you a long list here. This is a staple. It's a must try. The food is always consistent. It's located a little more towards your event. So I believe it's walking
Yeah,
distance.
close.
Great happy hour. And it's very important when you go to a restaurant if you see a lot of locals there, because then you know it's really good.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you cannot go into Lobster Bar, Sea Grill, and not see a ton of locals. So yes, absolutely a must try.
I was surprised because I thought it'd be like your typical kind of, I don't know,
Tourists.
chain touristy type
Yeah.
place, but I went to a business Christmas event there, and the tastes of the appetizers were amazing. So it's definitely a return for me.
Yes.
All right, now what are we going to talk about?
Calvin, you can personally attest to it, and you have
Which one?
picked. Which
Oh yeah,
one is that? I would love
Elvez. Elvez. Yeah.
Oh, Elvez.
All right. So let's talk now about shopping.
My second favorite topic besides food is shopping is Las Olas. It is packed with shopping, and the window shopping is amazing. Even if you just want to stroll at night, all the stores are lit up, from art galleries to clothes. I mean, jewelry, you name it, sunglasses,
Yeah,
from
no,
Lululemon to
yeah,
Yeti, everything. You can't get any better than that. This is as you guys know, Fort Lauderdale is called the Venice of America, and this is the beginning of the Venice of America. This is our Fifth Avenue, so it is.
total walking distance from our event. So,
Yes.
all right. Let's talk about beaches. Whoops, sorry
Beach.
about that.
That's okay. I tell everyone, listen, if you're out of town and you're going to go to the beach here, I recommend going, and you can see on the map there, between the Ritz-Carlton, the Four Seasons, the Conrad, like that area right there. Why? First of all, it's immaculate. You're not down by where it gets a little crazier on the weekends. Two, it's walking distance to food, because when you're on the beach, you get hungry. You could just walk behind the W. There's cute little restaurants. You can go there, wine bar. There's an adorable food truck that only locals know about. If you want a great breakfast sandwich, there's Archibald's, which is voted best bakery. That's all in the Central Beach location. So if you look on the map right now, right behind Elvez, that whole area behind there, and Sea Breeze is called Central Beach. Ton of food options there, and that's why I always tell everyone from out of town to go there, because it's a win-win for it checks off the boxes for a lot.
Perfect. Okay. And this place, Elena recommended to me, and I took my daughter there for her birthday, and wow.
Yes, this is where I think I earned Cindy's respect, guys. Cindy never doubted me after I sent her here. Um, it's in the Auberge again. It's called Avara Spa. Customer service, immaculate. The smell. It has a
Yeah.
wet spa, dry spa. So wait, it
Salt
has
cave.
salt cave, wet sauna, dry sauna, eucalyptus steam room. The treatments are, you can look at there on the website. I'm sure Cindy will send you the link. Absolutely. Like, it is just heaven. And when you're there for the day, you get to spend the whole day there. So you can go out on the, Cindy, have you been to the spa deck?
Yeah,
You get
yeah,
to
we have.
hang out on the spa
Yep.
deck.
Hmm.
And
Then we've launched down by the
yeah,
beach.
I believe, guys, once you buy a spa package for the day, you get access to the
Yeah,
beach. So
yeah.
you get the actual lounge chairs.
Yep. It's a
And
great way
Dune's
to treat
right
yourself.
there. So again,
Tell,
win-win.
yeah. Tell me you guys aren't expanding your trip to a week now, maybe two. All right. Let me just jump in here. So for those of you attending in the event portal, once you sign up, you're going to get emailed a link that says here, log in. If you can't find your password, just reset it. And then we have a discount to the Flow, which is right next door to our event at AutoNation. It's like $100 discount a night, so totally worth it. Then for those of you who need to use Bonvoy, the Courtyard by Marriott, here's some other ones that we don't have discounts with, but you can click on these links once you sign up. Okay, but I don't know, Elena, if you have comments about any of these other hotels, but we try to keep it simple. It's overwhelming. We try to do some reasonable ones and then some, that are a little bit higher end.
Right. So on the hotel options, they should probably know, like, the Del Mar is not on the beach. It's closer to downtown. Fort Lauderdale, Marriott, Harbor Beach, and the Ritz-Carlton are both on the beach. So it really is a personal choice. Would you rather be on the beach, or would you rather be closer to the event? And
Right.
obviously the Flow is
Yeah.
very
But you know
convenient.
what? Even if you're not close to the event, we have this really cool thing in Fort Lauderdale that is free as long as it's not spring break. Like, as long as it's not March, it's free. But it's called the Circuit. So you just download the Circuit app. I can't remember if you have to put your credit card in or not, but you
I
don't
don't think
have to. It's free, and you can call it. And there's certain zones that it goes into. It's not always in every zone. Maybe it's not as immediate as an Uber or a Lyft ride, but it's a golf cart ride, and it's just fun, right? And maybe in August you might want to not want to do this, but in January it's a blast. So I take this a lot, even when I go to business meetings, and there's two, small rides, big rides. It's a blast just to use it. So I would highly recommend using the Circuit. And then all they ask is for a tip. So bring some cash with you so you can tip nicely, because these guys, they don't do it for free, but it's a perk of the city. All right. All right. So that's it. Thank you, everyone, for joining. If you guys have any other questions about the event, feel free to reach out. I will make sure I drop this PowerPoint into the event portal. But just a reminder, we've got Lisa Ladoff-Perlo, who is the prior CEO of Celebrity Cruises, and she's got this amazing book called Making Waves. And it was written for women in business, but I will tell you, I read it and I'm like, everything about it applies to chief HR officers. So we'll see you guys there. Thank you, Elena, so much for being a part of this. And we love your energy. We love all your recommendations. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone January 30th. Tell all your friends too. Like, if you got a CHRO best buddy that hasn't been part of this, make sure they join you. This would be a great place to have somebody join you at this event that you haven't seen in a while. All right. Thanks, Elena.
No problem. Don't forget to make reservations, guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Bye, Cindy. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye, you guys.